you're in the rightful marriage, as they say, that you have just used, you have passed through all these steps, is it working for you? How was it? Okay, so tonight that's what we want to discuss. We want to see big functions, a yes or no, and why. Because these are the things that make us, be in debts after. Some people have broken up, just divorced, because they can't handle the debts, because they can't handle maybe the budgets they put across when they were getting these big functions. And maybe you find even it cuts you away from friends. For example, there are friends who pledged and they never showed up, and they never,
now you feel like they are responsible for the debts you're swimming in right now.
Then again, you want to blame them that maybe they were not part of your big function. But all this together, are these big functions a yes or no? And why? So tonight we have a guest, and she's a relationship coach and a counselor. She's a mother of a baby. Oh, four babies.
Yes.
Wow. I thought that the baby is the one who is there.
No, I have 4.
My God, you don't look 4.
I look.
You look like
you don't
one,
give me more attention. You need to give me more attention.
Okay, so she's the one going to help us break it down for us, and we look at how we can be better after these functions. You're welcome.
Thank you, Priska. Thank you.
Yes.
I'm happy to be here.
Yes, your introduction.
My name is Elma Nabalime. I'm a relationship coach. I'm a marriage counselor. I'm happy to be here.
You're welcome.
The pleasure is mine.
How are the babies?
The babies are well.
How is the last one?
She's fine. She'll be fine.
Yes. And of course, I know other people are very fine too. You're welcome. Now, you work with the Parents Club.
Yes.
And Black is Beauty campaign.
Yes.
What is it all about? Briefly, we need to know you more.
No, the Parents Club is a space where we meet and discuss a lot. We discuss a lot. We always have a lot of discussions. The word parents, actually, before you became a parent, you were a couple, you met. So we discuss a lot of things. We even discuss single matters, single parenting, parenting itself, problems in marriage. We discuss a lot. And we also have meetings with our children during holidays. We counsel them and we prepare them for school when they're going to school. We prepare them for life itself. We do a lot of things under the Parents Club. And Black is Beauty campaign, it's actually a space. I came up with that campaign because I realized that a lot of women now are bleaching because of lack of confidence. Social media has played a big role to show us Black women that we are not beautiful enough. They show that it's brown women who deserve it all.
Who are on market.
Their own market, they deserve better, To an extent that one time I was watching an interview and some blogger said, a guest said that, can you imagine so-and-so left the husband? How can she live when she's even Black?
I know.
You have black thighs and you're living. That touched me. I was like, really? So
when you're Black, you don't even
it's like when you're Black, you don't even you don't have to make a decision when it comes to living a marriage, or they make women feel like they are less attractive because they are Black. So I'm here to give them confidence that Black is beautiful. Black is beauty. No one should tell you otherwise. God didn't create anyone. That's not enough.
Some people even say that a Black lady cannot become a beautiful bride.
They are mad.
I don't understand that. But this is the color that God gave us.
And women are believing it. That's why they are bleaching. And a lot of people who are selling bleaching products are now rich.
They are selling.
There are some people I'm following and they are selling bleaching products and they are always on plane. Why? They are getting a lot of money because they have a lot of customers who have been convinced that they are not beautiful enough because they are Black.
We need to stop that.
Yeah.
Now, the big functions. We have weddings, we have kuhinjira, we have the nikah, we have the introductions. Elma, they have taken space. They have taken our money. And everyone seems to be enjoying it. And they don't even bother, by the way, on how they are going to get this money. and how they are going to spend it. What is not happening? Is it a must that we have to go through all these functions?
It all starts with the couple itself. Priska, when you sat with your husband before your day, it was about you.
Yeah.
Like, we were not there. As the guests you call, whether we are family or we are friends, we were not there. It's you who sit down with your husband and you make that budget yourself. No one is forcing you. No one is holding that pen. It's your ideas. And sometimes it happens that we have partners who can't accept, or who can't, how should I say it? You can't make us say a stand and be like, I won't afford that. So you want to make a woman happy, and she wants something very big, to prove to society, to prove to friends that, I'm well off. My husband is well off.
They have to be truthful.
They are not truthful to themselves. They want to prove to us, to the society, that they are well off. You go to a wedding and you look at the decoration itself. You haven't even seen the food. You haven't seen the bride. And you go, wow, this must have costed more than 50 M. And in reality, they tell you that yes, it costed them 70. But reality is, will it matter after that day? It's not going to matter. You realize that when we stand on that photo booth and we take the pics with the guests and we eat the food and we do the videos, we post them on social media, that's the end. We leave and then we're going to talk about it. The bride was, but I didn't like the way the dress. And we are going to talk about you or your wedding that day, if you're that big a celebrity that week, and it's going to be the end of it. Everyone is going to go back to their everyday life. They won't even remember you had a wedding. But it's you who is going to go back to your room and you'll be like, now reality is, we are swimming in debts.
Yeah.
Some of them, actually, you might not even be swimming in debts, but you'll be unhappy. Because after those things, you might realize after that, we didn't even need to do this big. You having a holy marriage doesn't mean you have to spend even more than you have.
Maybe, Elma, before you go further, may I bring this question? Is a quinjira a must? Is a wedding a must? Or is that, because what I know, the introduction is a must. The parents have to know the person, the partner, and maybe blessing them. But after that, are these weddings necessary?
They are not necessary. They are not necessary because even our government says, introduction itself, you're married officially.
Because their parents have blessed it.
They've blessed it and they give you a certificate that you're officially married. So if we're looking to be in a holy marriage, it means it's already holy. But it's us who puts it upon ourselves and be like, I must take it to church. It's us who puts that I must do a nikah. It's you who makes a decision. It's not a must. But the problem is we just want to prove to society. Some of them have gone to an extent that when you go for that, a month back I went for a nikah, and it was an introduction, then nikah. But they kept telling us, we are going to invite you for a wedding. We must invite you actually for a big introduction. We must, They felt like, I realized that they had pressure on them thinking they've not done enough that day. Yeah. So they want to tell us that they're going to call us again to prove to us that they can do better than that.
So do we say society
is doing enough? It's doing more than enough to pressure people. It's doing more than enough. So it's upon you who is being pressured, who is taking the pressure to accept and act according to what society is calling you to do, or to breathe and accept that I'm Elma, I'm Priska. And reality is, maybe my dreams are so and so and so, such and such and such, and I need to save. For such and such a big day or a wedding, I need to save for it. And this is what I can afford, and I won't go beyond this.
So one would ask, if my parents have blessed me, do others matter?
They do not matter. Realities, they do not matter. And Priska, out of those 100 friends you want to invite and family, 5 wish you well.
Yeah.
5 out of those 100.